ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, everybody. It's Christmas. At Christmas time. It's at Christmas time. Do they know? That's the good bit, innit? Do they know it's Christmas time?
I always love like that. Bono's really
line.
Did not want to sing that line, did he?
Thank God it's them.
Instead of you,
He was like,
there's a world outside your window. I get the tune. The thing is, when they redid it, like 10 years ago, whenever it was.
No, they've redone it about 3 times.
I know, but they redid it sort of 10, 15 years ago, and he still sung that part, didn't he?
Yeah.
But the video for it was really cool because in the music video, they had like all the current stars like Dizzy Rascal and stuff, and Busted, and Charlie Simpson. Charlie Simpson, is that his name? Who, when I did Fight Star, in the video was wearing a Tool t-shirt, and I was like,
he's a massive Tool fan.
Yes, son.
Huge Tool fan.
Yeah, he's a massive Tool, that too. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome to a very special episode of the Dice and Die, a Dungeons and Dragons podcast. This is our Christmas special. Those of you tuning in live, hello, Lecky Mockon, I see you. Psychon Sent, I see you. I think I saw Lucaroo, anyone? Yes, okay, it's only like the 8th or something. But we're recording it early, and Shaun is going to graft when he's not doing his job as Father Crimbo at Lakeside Shopping Centre to get this edited out in time. You may have noticed we've got a special guest this evening to my left, my right. I'm not quite sure. Unfortunately, James couldn't make it this evening, so we found the absolute best substitute that we could for him at short notice, and we think already doing a cracking job. Well done. No, seriously, James isn't well. I hope he's getting better and he's all right, and it's nothing too serious. So fingers crossed, James, you're going to get well soon and you'll be back next recording. Otherwise, I'm Luke. Normally, I'm your DM, Dungeon Master, Games Master. I am your best friend, that's for certain. That's for certain. However, tonight, actually, I get to play a game tonight. So, Merry Christmas to me. And
Cheers.
Shawnee boy, who normally plays Pock. Pock's missing at the moment, anyway. Who knows what Pock's dead, so he's got nothing better to do. So Shaun's going to take over and GM a very special episode, homebrewed episode for us. We'll get to him in a minute because at the moment he's having a tit wank or something. I'm not quite sure. So this evening we've got Gavin Bourne.
Evening.
Lisa Horton.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And are you ready, Shaun?
Ready. I'm ready. She's finished getting changed.
She's finished getting changed now. Do you want a drum roll?
Yeah, go on then. Merry Christmas.
I mean, it was worth it. Even though we've been waiting 20 minutes and we knew what you were going to do, it was still worth it.
I'm like, no, getting changed. I can't turn my camera on. Oh, tell you what though, this beard is now fucking itchy.
Yeah, I bet.
I might take it off in a minute.
You can't do that. Think of the children.
Think of the children. Think of the kids.
Okay.
You all right?
How are you, Shaun?
I'm good. All
Well-
right, not bad. Very warm.
Yeah, I
But
bet.
apart from that, I'm fine.
Has work been treating you well?
It has. I had my first day as Santa Claus at Lakeside. Went very well.
Good.
Lovely reviews. Lovely reviews came in.
Yeah.
They did. And then most of the other time has been planning this. Because I've been absolutely panicking about it.
It's gonna be fine. I mean, I maintain. I've said this before. I think my mic's a bit. I'm just gonna turn it down a bit. That intro's probably all fucked up and distorted, but never mind. You have had far more experience playing than I ever did before I started GMing. I think I'd played like 2 games before I started GMing. Like 6 hours,
shit.
and then I just got thrown in. You've been playing for months. You should know the game like the back of your hand, boy. Now
seasoned pro by now.
Season pro. You'll be fine. Yeah. So Merry Christmas. I hope
Merry Christmas.
you're all going to get what you want this year. What have you asked Father Christmas for this year, Lisa?
What have I? Wow, super boring. Father Christmas, which is, Shaun.
I'm listening. Carry on.
No, what have I asked? Oh God, boring. Like socks. Like I really need more socks.
Yeah.
Like a nice new pair of slippers. That's literally it. Like, I'm really excited this year for stuff I've got other people. So that's
cool. What have you got me?
I think that's just I can't say because you will be listening. So I can't say. I'll tell you off stream. Yeah.
That one. That's what Christmas is about, especially as you get older. I mean, I'm the only father out of the four of us. James isn't here, obviously he's a dad as well. But like, as you get older, when you have kids, it just becomes about them. Like, everyone's like, well, not everyone. Like, my kids keep on, Archie especially. It's like, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, mate, nothing really. Like, just.
I keep trying to instill this. I mean, we don't have kids yet. I keep trying to instill this like value to Em, but she still insists on buying everyone, including nans, granddads, fucking aunts, uncles, and I'm like, Jesus, honestly, they don't really want it. They don't give a shit.
No.
Like,
and they're really hard to buy for.
They
like,
are.
yeah, and it's
they
just
like,
a
got
shit ton of
everything.
money, and it's like,
Yeah.
it really winds me up every year. I get the ump with it. I don't mind buying like her something, or like my niece or my nephew.
But she obviously enjoys the.
She does.
Yeah.
She does.
Yeah,
but my bank balance don't enjoy it. So.
It's all right with just giving away your money, isn't it?
Well, she works full time. Surely it's her money.
She does. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, but it's just I don't know. Maybe I'm just a grumpy fucker. I don't know. I love Christmas. I do. I really do. But
yeah,
I think the whole commercialisation of it has destroyed it a bit.
I was the same, but this year I've got a lot of friends with kids who will actually give a shit about what I've bought them.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I've really thought about it. I'm like, I know the
Brilliant.
kid. I'm going to buy the present. So it's like, I'm well excited for that. But it is all about kids, really.
We've got like the foster kid for Christmas as well this year as well. So that's that'd be fun.
Oh, he's going to have a great time.
Oh,
I just keep buying him stupid costumes and he wears them. It's like that's my favourite thing. I had him dressed up as a Triceratops for the last 5 months.
That's brilliant.
He's got this massive fucking. Oh, it's hilarious.
I completely forgot that you were fostering. Actually,
Who are you fostering?
Oh, it's not me. It's Emily's
pet,
mum.
yeah.
Foster carer, whatever they call
Oh,
it.
okay, cool.
So yeah, she's got a 5-year-old at the minute.
That's nice.
So that'd be quite fun. Foster kids aren't just for Christmas though.
No.
Sometimes they are. Depends really.
That's his little art. It's
bless him.
cutie.
But yeah.
What about you, Gavin? What are you looking forward to for Christmas?
Well, I've just asked for the usual shit, board game stuff.
Nice.
Like a few card games, a new bag. White Zombie Astro Creek 2000 on record, because I haven't got that, and it's too expensive to buy the original. So,
Gav, I want to play board games with you, dude.
yeah, we should one day.
Yeah, I love. Well, my mate Joe's massively obsessed with all the different levels of board games, so he's got me.
Yeah, I'm also like, I've also asked them to get me like some barbecue bits because I love barbecuing. Summer comes around, the barbecue comes out,
Nice.
and it's like one of my most favourite things to do in the summer. So yeah, I've asked for a barbecue recipe book and
That's cool.
shit like that.
You're gonna have like a smoker out there, and
Yeah. I'll
Look
be
forward
going
to my
crazy.
invite in the summer. Then that's nice.
Yeah, of course, everyone. Well, we can have a big game in the garden and stuff. We can,
Yeah, boy,
absolutely. We can crack the barbecue out.
Oh, mate. That's
We
gonna be
deserve
so
it.
good.
We'll
Yeah,
roast the boar and.
Have you heard that Dave Grohl is a massive barbecue? Like he's got
Okay.
thousands of pounds of kit. He has massive parties and
I
he
bet.
like cooks for he does all the cooking for everyone. Like he's mad for it. Yeah, and he makes his own glazes and his own he like prepares for it the day before and like seasons all his
Jesus.
stuff.
I can imagine him having like a glaze that you could buy in a supermarket.
That would be.
like Dave-
I'm sure
Dave
it'd be
Grohl
Jack
double-
Daniels
Food
based.
fighters. It'd be called food fighters or something.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Make my way back home when I learn to fry. Hey, think about that one then.
I don't think you do much frying
Is
on the
this-
barbecue.
is this-
Yeah, you do.
Well,
Is this preparation for the game, Sean? Are we, is this, you've spent a week writing puns.
This is the game. We have to just keep on making saving throws every single time he throws a joke. I'm like, there we go.
Oh, so itchy. I'm going to have to take it down in a bit.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
The children watching, you're going to shatter their
Tell you
illusions.
what, there are hairs everywhere.
That's called
all over
puberty.
my I'm I think I'm allergic to this one. How wrong does that look? There you go. That's better. I need to get away from my nose.
Santa's just for Mendy's tash, and that's it.
Yeah. Santa with a handlebar. Oh, good golly.
I just realised that I didn't put the music in the group chat. So the only person that's heard the music is Luke.
What music? What music?
Right.
We've got Christmas music. How do we
I
do
think
it?
some people
Play
were
it?
still stuck watching the other stream and didn't realise they had to refresh or log off. So yeah, Lecky Macons just said I heard the Christmas theme, but Lucaroo and Psyche said, so is this stream going to start formally, or was us jumping in mid conversation going to be it? Mate, we did start formally. I'm sorry, pal. We logged off, turned everything off, came back, did music, did an intro. Sorry, Deed. YouTube, check out our YouTube. It'll be up on there at some point. I still haven't put up last week's game yet, so at some point it might go up on there. If not, you'll have to subscribe and download the podcast on your podcasting app of choice, where you'll get a fully edited experience, and hopefully less of me going like that all the time, which I do all the time. It's really annoying. I'm constantly listening to myself, and I'm just like like every other word. Oh, it's so
I've
annoying.
saved it all
Like the
in
Elephant
a
Man.
bonus track. Yeah.
Ooh, I think I'm just like,
I'm not a crook.
yeah, I don't even notice I do it. I think I just take a deep breath and the mic picks it up, but oh well. Maybe if we're nice, Santa will play it again at the end of the stream. Yeah, I'm sure we will. Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, we're running a bit late on time, so Sean, I mean, over to you, mate. I mean, do you want to start this then?
I am absolutely terrified, but let's go. I'm just going to pull this down a little bit. So,
do you want me to change to the other screen for you?
I think
One thing I did forget, actually, sorry, I haven't printed out a new character sheet or anything. Do I need to?
No, we are as we are. Milicent, Burr, and Droop join us on this quest today. So yeah, I'll set it up a little bit. It's Luke, head over onto the other page for us, please.
Right, good.
And this is a horrible look, isn't it? With half the beard on, it's terrifying.
You look like a paedophile.
It is a bit, isn't it? Hello there. Well, first of all, I'd like to say,
You look like a man that's trying to lure children with his Santa costume.
So, boys and girls, it's roughly a year has passed since the Phandelver were triumphant in Wave Echo Cave. Spoilers, probably. I don't know that, but I'm guessing we survived. Milicent, Burr, and Droop are gathered in a tavern, discussing adventures gone by, and having a good old drink. They're meeting here today because 1 month ago they all received a letter from their good friend Pock. Just going to bring you over to our start screen. Can you all see that?
Oh, brilliant.
The letter reads, dear Phandelver 5, my very, very, very best friends. please accept my invitation to join me for a Christmas Eve feast and drink. As you know, I received a wonderful payout from Blame for Claim for my terrible accident in Wave Echo Cave, not but only 1 year ago. I have since moved into a very modest little place on the Upper East Side of the Sword Coast. I would be delighted if you could all join me for a Christmas Eve festive hoopla, as they say. Now, when you arrive on the 24th of December, please be careful because in the local area, the neighborhood watch have reported seeing some kobolds scouting the area and looking around our local lavish homes. Anywho, I'm sure it will be absolutely fine. Now, I look forward to seeing you all next month. And as you may know, Scapes unfortunately cannot join us as he is on his religious gap year. Yours faithfully, Funking Ningle, aka Pock.
There's one flaw in all of this is that you're assuming that you will survive.
I mean, this is, in an alternative reality, if you wish.
Yeah. And I think it's fairly safe to assume that Scapes dies a horrible death in Wave Echo Cave. Some kind of cave dragon eats him and rapes his corpse or something.
So as you all arrive, and I'll try and copy and paste all your tokens now. So please excuse my Roll20 shitness. Copy. So you all arrive at... Oh, back up.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Is that Burr? That's Burr. So you all arrive at... Let's bring you over. Pock's lavish mansion on the upper west coast of the Sword Coast. And there you are outside, you see. It's a large brick building. Most of the large windows and the bays that you can see around, dynamic lighting is working, isn't it? You can't see inside the building.
Yeah, you got the fog of war on, yeah.
Fog of war, lovely. Yeah, you notice that all the curtains are closed, but there's lights on inside. And I'd like you all to roll me a perception check, please.
Oh, I didn't know what dice to use for Pock. Like, whether to use a special set for him. For Droop, sorry.
My Christmassiest die.
Oh, Christmassy dice. I like that idea.
18.
18, lovely.
I think,
red one.
in honour of James, I'm going to use my rainbow dice.
Oh, very nice.
The rainbow dildo dice.
That's what I need for now. I think there's some missing, but I'll find it when I need them.
15 for me, Shaun.
Okay,
yeah, boy, I got a natural 20 for a 24.
excellent. Well, so you all hear just from the east side of the building. You can hear like a slow glow, but you can hear it coming slightly from the west. There's it just seems that Pock has invited many other guests, and it seems you're running a little bit late, and the party is in fact in full swing. And yeah, you notice that there's some music playing from the east side of the building. But all the curtains are closed. Can't really sort of see in. Yeah.
Can we knock on the door?
Yeah. Do you remember that time when I went and knocked on the door? Do you remember when I was like, we set up that trap in the castle? I went and I knocked on the door and opened it, and then those hobgoblins chased me out and we set up that ambush. Do you remember that? Good times. Good times.
Droop, as you have so much wonderful experience knocking on doors, do you want to do the honors?
I'm good at knocking on doors.
Go for it.
I'll go and knock on the door.
So you head up, give the door a good old rap.
Is it a knock, or is it like, is there a doorbell or like a?
It's I probably so the doors are all large, heavy wooden doors that you would find in any kind of sort of more of a modern day building. So your large window. There's no signs of any doorbells or knockers though. Seems Pock doesn't like being disturbed.
I'm gonna knock on the door then.
So you wait a few minutes.
You're good. Hey, Ginger.
Doesn't seem to be any answer coming from inside.
Obviously, the music is just a bit loud.
Maybe.
Should we try the door handle, see if the door opens? Anyone tried that?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Should we just go in?
Yeah, go for it.
He is our friend, of course.
Yeah, he's probably just can't hear us.
Well, ladies first.
I will try the door handle.
Can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh my god,
We should have checked for traps.
that's not good. That's really bad. That's a 3.
Jesus Christ! Suddenly, the door handle sparks a bolt of electricity up your arm. You fly back from the door handle, and you are currently stunned for 1 minute.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Jesus Christ.
Fuck. Okay.
Right, can I try kicking the door in?
You can. How just big old boot to the door?
Big old boot to the door.
Go for it. Roll me a strength check.
Strength is. Where's my strength? Up top. -1. Great. That's 15.
And with the -1.
Yeah.
Cool. So you you just watch as Burr takes a few steps back. It's like, yeah, all right, guys, thank you fucking way. I'll sort this out the way. Kicks Milicent's body to the side, delivers a fucking sweet, hefty right fucking boot to the door, and you just watch and hear as his hip cracks slightly, and he just falls prone backwards, having sent a nasty little shock up his spine.
Oof.
Wow. That's not very good, is it?
This is a tough door.
How has a minute passed yet?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh, I don't know because I have knock. I could cast knock and.
Do you want to? I have no idea what that is.
It literally just opens any door.
It's a spell that unlocks the door.
All right, so yeah, I'll let you.
Let me do. I mean, I might have to roll or something. I'm just going to look at it. Choose an object that you can see within range. The object can be a door, a box, a chest, or a set of manacles, a padlock. Blah, blah, blah. The target is held shut by a mundane lock that is stuck or barred. It becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred. So if it's a normal lock, then this will work. If it's not, then it won't work.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I get up frustratedly and cast knock.
Yeah.
Who's there? I mean, you're a bard. You've got to make this. How does that spell work?
Milicent's saying some shit. She's not a bard.
Milicent does a song next. Is that it? You don't need to roll anything for it, or
I just
It
cast
just happens. It literally
Just
just happens.
cast
Yeah, and I think
so
unless it's,
you hear, yeah, go on.
I think basically unless it's a higher level of magic that's locking the door, like a magic lock, it literally opens. Unless you've got some Christmas GM bullshit, which you can have. It's your game, of course. Do what you want.
Yeah, no, good. You open the door, and inside you see now. So this is a bit that confused me. I'm just gonna sort of fuck off dark vision and everything like that, and I'm just gonna reveal room at a time. I think because otherwise
You
this
can
is
do
gonna be
polygon
impossible.
reveal.
and that just does bit by bit.
So basically, you click along the line. So if you click along the wall, and you can go make a shape as long as you go back to the original spot, and then it will do everything inside.
Hold shift to snap to grid. Okay. Well, let's give this a go. Did that work? Can you see shit?
Nope.
Oh, I've got to complete it, haven't I?
Yeah. I think when you're...
Oh, shit.
That's all right.
Let me just get rid of that for you. Okay, the door swings open. Inside, you see quite the hallway in front of you. Off in the distance. Hello.
Ooh.
Did you draw this?
Yes, yeah, this is all assets that someone else has drawn on Photoshop. I pieced it together, but the actual doodling is made by 2 Minute Tabletop, if you want to go check them out.
That's cool.
Wow.
So up ahead you see a large chandelier and a moose's head off in the distance, a photograph on the wall, a portrait on the wall, and a rug just in front of you.
Pock's managed to do well with his 1/5 of a 10% share from the mine, hasn't he? You know, personally, I've put my 1/5 of the share from Wave Echo Mine Cave into my children's college funds. But, you know, how the other half live, you know?
Yeah, well.
I must say this is pretty extravagant for...
Yeah, it's quite lavish.
Well, he did. He used blame to claim.
Oh yeah, we got a payout. Yeah,
because he had a nasty accident in Wave Echo.
I love that you have a reason for him to have this massive.
I was like, shit. I was like, why is Pock this rich? I was like, oh, he had a claim up.
Amazing.
Put a claim in against Gundren for.
It took his mine. He's now the owner of the full.
Pock's now actually the 50% owner.
80% Black Spider.
Do we hear the music louder now? Like, can we tell?
Yeah, the music still coming from the same sort of direction, but obviously you've now got one less door in the way, so it's not greatly improved. But there seems to be a party on the go.
Okay.
But obviously you now know that there was something going on with that front door, which is so fucking weird, isn't it? Really.
Well, let's discuss, gentlemen. Why do we think Pock would? Well, actually, can I investigate the front door itself just to see what that was? If it was like particularly trapped or
If it's magical.
very, very good question. You want to know the mechanics behind it? Do you roll me an investigation check?
I will, sir.
I'll like Google some stuff.
I will enroll your investigation check. Oh, fuck's sake. I've got a +7 on investigation. I rolled a 1, so that's 8.
Okay. Well,
That's
luckily for the DM, you've got no fucking clue how he's managed to fix this up. But what a clever boy!
But I do know that it's intended to.
And it looks like it's it looks like. I mean, if by just having a look at it, you can see there are wires heading to the. You know, you don't know the intricacies of how it works, but you can very obviously see because it's not hidden. You know, it's not a hidden device. It's
Cool.
Yeah, there are some electrical wires connected to the doorknob, running along the wall to this kind of, you must assume is some sort of energy device that's giving off this.
Okay.
It's very hard to set this in the D&D realm, but stay with it. It's a magical sphere of energy. Is in the corner.
Okay.
Some plus minuses on it.
Ah, well. So you said there was. So is there like music and stuff?
Yeah, the music is coming from the east side of the house. Just some party music. You can't really hear much conversation and talking, but you know, it might be a sophisticated do that he's put together. Maybe everyone's sat around the dinner table. Maybe you're late. Maybe you got the time wrong.
Wow.
But he definitely didn't want anyone coming in that front door.
Right. Well, if there was traps around the front door, are there going to be traps elsewhere?
Nah, I'm sure it's just some kind of fancy druid wizard alarm system that he forgot to turn off, It's our friend Pock. He wouldn't be setting traps up for us, would he? It's not like he would be trying to kill us again. You know,
they might be again. Third time's the charm. They might be traps for the kobolds that he mentioned in his letter.
Yeah, exactly. Perhaps we were supposed to have gone around the back or something and forgot. In fact, we better close this door just in case.
Close this door and go around the back.
It would be rude just to leave the door open, wouldn't it?
Good shout.
Yeah.
Get the cold out. Were you raising a barn?
So are you outside?
You were raising a cave, Droop.
Well, I'll have you know that is a racial stereotype.
Oh.
That actually, it's a common misconception.
Where were you raised in, Drew?
In a mud hut, I'll have you know.
Oh,
And I had
Worse.
pelts on the floor.
Did you have a door?
Yeah, the jar.
We had like a kind of sheet. All right, let's go in and close this door.
Yeah. Okay.
So we don't let the cold out,
I mean, can I just before?
the heat out.
You're in. Who's just stepped in?
Oh,
Droop, as you step in the door, can you make me a
I told you.
dexterity saving throw, please?
Of course I can. That's my best saving throw, I think. It is. I'm not even proficient in it, but it's still my best.
It is. So as you walk through the
21, biatch.
you got to tell me what it is. Jesus Christ. Okay. The game ends and Droop wins. So you walk,
MVP.
as you walk through the door, you feel something. I suppose it would just be on Droop's head. There was a very thin wire across the doorway, just inside of the door. I think we'll say the door opens outwards for the sake of this cocked up narrative. A very thin piece of wire you feel on your forehead, and you manage to just jump out of the way as you look above you and hear a noise as a whole multitude of metal like work tools and forging tools fall from a bag that was sat just above the door. Clang, 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 and they scatter across the floor. And you don't take any damage because you managed to dive completely out of the way.
Yeah, boy. Is there anything useful there?
You can have a look around if you'd like to have a look through it.
Let's be honest now, we've come to a party. So here's the question. We've come to our friend's party. Do we have our weapons and stuff on us?
Adventurers always carry their weapons.
Of course.
You never know.
Yeah, what's there? If it's like a hammer and a
I think
crowbar.
the most useful thing you can find is a crowbar.
Pock's left all of this rubbish laying around, silly boy. I better tidy this up for him. I don't want him accusing me of making a mess. Oh, the dirty goblin messing up the house again. I know what you racists are like. So I'm going to pick all this stuff up, put it back in a bag and tuck it to the side.
Burr, can you just make me an investigation or a perception check? I think perception.
Perception. 9.
A 9.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? That'll be enough. You notice as he's scuffling around, something drops out of his hands. He's not quite managed to get everything, and onto the floor rolls what you can only presume you've heard through tales called an item called the stapler. You've seen. You've heard of many things of the stapler.
Yeah.
And that's just currently sitting on the floor.
Okay. Can I go and pick up the stapler and inspect it?
You can indeed. Go make an investigation check on it.
Okay. A 14.
Oh my! This is a +1 stapler.
Amazing. Does anyone need a +1 stapler?
I'm not proficient. Sorry.
No. Okay. Neither am I. But...
Proficient in stationery.
Okay.
Lisa is, Milicent isn't.
Very true.
Okay, we'll put that in the +1 stapler.
I love it.
Added. Perfect. Okay.
Can I just call out to Pock? I think we've made a fair amount of racket now with the power tools, whatever it was that was falling on my head. Hello, Pock.
No replies seem to come. The music is still playing. I mean, around, in the rooms immediately around you, there's not much going on. You can just hear the music. It doesn't seem like it's a busy household full of people or there's a big party, but
I'd like
there is some
to
music.
travel towards the
I
nearest
mean,
door.
feel free to move around.
Travel towards the nearest door where I think I hear the music coming from, and I'm going to tread carefully because he seems like he's made some preparations for these kobolds. So,
Okay.
is it possible to travel and check my footing, make sure that I'm not tripping?
Yeah. Do you want to, if you can, I'm trying to think how to do this. Would some sort of stealth or acrobatics roll kind of fall? What do you guys think? I'll let you handle this one.
Sorry.
Tread carefully and being
What's the stealth?
alert, I suppose.
Yeah.
Bit of stealth. Yeah, roll me a stealth check.
16.
16. Cool. Yeah, no, I think you're fully in charge of stealthing your way over to wherever you want to go.
I'm going to move over to. Is that a door there? The brown bit.
Yeah, let me know if you can't see doors and windows and stuff. They are in the walls, but it depends if I've done the fog of war.
No, it looks good.
No, I
That's
think
it.
that is the door. I just didn't. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, it is the door indeed.
Does the music get louder at this point?
Yeah, it seems to be getting a tiny bit louder. It's you can tell that the music isn't coming immediately from the other side of that door.
Gonna take my
Horse to the Old Town Road.
ride until I can't no more. You should be the bard, Droop.
When I first heard that song, because I don't remember the original from the 80s, when I first heard that song like last year when it came out, I thought it was really disgusting because I thought he was talking about taking his horse to a hotel room, and I was like, hold on a second, I'm going to take my horse to a hotel room, ride till I can't no more, and I was like, filthy fucker.
I've just realised that I have Mage Hand as a cantrip, so I would like to Mage Hand the door rather than touching it.
Yeah, okay. The door opens towards you. Make me an investigation check as well. A perception check, sorry.
10.
10. Yeah, no, I mean, Mage Hand works. You can see straight through into a room. And there seems to be a large. Hey, you can't indeed. Correct. Keep reminding me to do shit like that. You see a large room with a dining table in front of it. On the far end of that table is one dinner plate. It looks like the table's been set for one. There's no leftovers or any food or anything like that in it. Just a fork, a spoon, and a bowl.
No, obviously no people. Does it seem like the source of the music's coming from this room, or is that not apparent?
Seems like it's coming from directly in front of you.
Oh, I can't see
The way you're facing, obviously, yeah.
I can't see.
No, it's not coming from this room, but it's.
Further into. Okay, right.
Yeah, it's coming from it in front of you, general area.
I think that's the only thing that at the moment we've got to investigate, really. So I'm just going to head towards the music. I'm just going to keep moving.
Excellent. As you walk in,
Check for traps.
it's very strange. You didn't. How you missed this? You must have rolled a 10 or something.
Yeah.
Completely covering the door is a big string of polypyrene covered in glue, and directly sitting in front of you on the table is a big fan and a pile of feathers.
Jesus.
And,
Guys,
you walk through the
let's
glue.
had a few wines before we left for this party.
Well, clearly, pre-drinks. Pre-drinks in the pub.
Yeah, pre-gamed. I'm not seeing as well as I normally would.
You'll be pleased to know that the only damage you suffer is
humiliation.
embarrassment. Yeah.
I'll be back in 1 second. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, go for it. But it's yet another device on a door.
When I find this little gnome, I'm going to murder him. Because now my hair is frizzy and I've been tarred and feathered. I'm not impressed. And should there actually be people at this party, then this is what they're going to see. And I do like to make
It's all going to be like Michael Douglas's The Game, where he thinks the whole way through it, like they're trying to kill him, but actually at the end he jumps off the building and it's all been set up and it's a party, and he, you know. Have you seen the film?
Right.
Have you seen the film?
No,
I've just ruined it for you. That's the ending.
Oh,
Yeah, it's called The Game.
Oh,
It's really
no.
good. Came out sort of like mid-late 90s, I think.
That's cool.
Michael Douglas, before he became completely too old to move, and he basically pays a lot of money, like millions, for this life-changing thing. But when he comes out of it, it's like, that was a bit crap. But then he gets people like start trying to kill him and stuff, and it's all this like conspiracy, and he finds like he works for the government or something. He finds this stuff and he thinks, oh, they're all trying to kill me and stuff, and no one believes him, and then it's his family are all in it, and he hates it. And throughout the whole film, he's trying to like prove his innocence and stuff. And then right at the end, he's had enough, and he decides to kill himself. And he jumps off of a roof of a building, but when he gets to the bottom, he lands in one of those massive air cushions, and everyone throughout the entire film who's been trying to kill him is all there, all of his friends, all of his family, and they all start cheering, and it's a massive party. And it turns out that's the game, that's what he paid for, and like the past week of his life has all been set up meticulously to fuck with him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
shit.
it was brilliant at the time. I mean, I don't know how well it's aged, but at the time it was really fucking good.
I'll have a look at that.
Well,
I know.
Gav's obviously on Twitch on the toilet whilst having a shit, because he says he says that film was shit. Well, I mean, I enjoyed it when I was like 12, or how old I was when it came out.
This actually sounded good.
All right, so this room anyway.
As he's not here, let's let him go and investigate the next door.
Oh dear. Oh.
I can go forward.
Hey, Burr, why don't you go and open that next door?
Yeah,
if you agree, say nothing. All right, cool. Burr's going to go and open that door. I don't think you need to worry about any traps on it at all. We're going to be fine. We'll be fine. If you disagree with that, just don't say anything at all.
That film was shit.
So there's no food or anything on this table or nothing?
It's just one empty placemat. You know, it looked like someone.
Oh, I see.
You can smell some food that may have just been being made, and I'm sure there's a kitchen somewhere. But
follow my nose. Where's the kitchen?
Dinner has not been served.
Which way do I smell the food?
Food is coming from sort of that smell, same sort of way really, east, northeast sort of direction.
Yeah, so is it coming through this way or is it coming through this way?
I don't think
do
you
you
can
want me
really...
to roll a perception to see how?
that would be an excellent idea. Yeah, roll me a perception.
Okay. Oh, just a 13 this time.
13. Yeah, I mean...
Which way do I think it's coming from with a 13?
Maybe directly above you, but it's the east, northeast. It's, I think, either way, either door. There's a slightly stronger smell maybe from the door above you, but not that much. A goblin smell, I presume, helps.
Well, I mean, wherever Pock is, I don't know, but surely his manservants who are working in the kitchen are going to know where it is. We'll go up here and find out what's going on.
What the fuck's going on? And you just walk through the door, do you?
Yeah. I've got no reason to mistrust Pock. He's a good friend of mine.
Why would you?
Why would he trap every door? That doesn't make any sense.
So inside this room, you walk in, absolutely fine. Nothing, finally a fucking door where nothing happens.
Milicent is visibly annoyed by this.
So inside this room, there's a table that seats about 6 in front of you. On the wall to the east and the west are these two very lavish dragon heads. So they're not real. Pock could never take on a real dragon. They're purely for decoration. There's a bookcase in the corner.
That's what you think.
A little D&D table.
There's a room. It seems like some sort of game is being played in this room. Maybe he's had some friends over, and there's some little bits and bobs on the table.
That fucking piece of shit, Pock. He's started the game without us. He hasn't even fucking told us.
Roll me an investigation check quickly. Or perception.
What one?
Perception. Sorry, I'm still learning.
Perception's 15.
15. You can notice that there's like a map and little figures, and it looks like there's some sort of battle happening that's taking place in the woods on top of the table.
Oh, it looks like it was a good game.
It seems to have been interrupted halfway through.
Yeah. Well, this isn't the kitchen, so we'll go back.
Not the kitchen. Back
What's
he goes.
through there then, Burr? Have you opened that door yet?
No, let's have a look. We're going through there, yeah?
Well, yeah.
I'm going to check that door for traps. Can I do
You can roll me. Oh, what happens now? Roll me a.
I think it's perception. To be
Perception.
honest.
Perception? Yeah.
Yeah. I rolled a 9, an 18.
An 18.
Yeah.
Seems absolutely fine.
Okay, I'll go through there then.
Like all the other doors. You're heading in.
In I go.
So, the first thing that strikes you is, what the actual fuck is this? The music, as you open the door, grows and grows and swells. This indeed is the music, is the room where the music's coming from. And in front of you, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 suits of armor. Some are floating and twisting. The music you hear is not the kind of music you've heard before. There's mention of a Christmas tree and rocking, and it must be one of these new bardic jaunts. Milicent instantly writes down the chord pattern and progression that she recognises, because she's probably going to steal this.
Invent rock and roll canon.
Yeah. Marvin, that sound you were looking for.
How many references are we going to get into this game?
A couple of the suits of armor are kind of floating and moving side to side. Seems like some sort of spell has been placed on them to move and manipulate. Curtains are drawn, lights are on, casting shadows across the wall and across the curtains. Seems like a Pock may have wanted a fake party to be happening.
Well, you're making an assumption there, really.
Indeed.
As you're putting thoughts in our heads.
I'm putting thoughts into your head. Right. I see how this works. There's a weird room with some armor in it.
It seems like Pock wanted a fake party to be.
Sorry. I'm still figuring this out.
I don't know that Droop's the most intelligent that he would put 2 and 2 together.
This armor's not likely to attack, is it?
Oh, +1 intelligence.
Droop would know.
It's actually above average intelligence.
What's my intelligence? Oh.
Looks like he was trying to make you look like this guy get on.
You got better intelligence than I have. Wow.
Is the music itself sourceless? Like there's
there's a
Obviously not
magical
bad.
element to it playing. Don't ask me what.
So is the smell of food now a little bit stronger through this door?
It is.
And am I right in assuming that, well, there's only one other door, I'll be like, wow, kitchen must be that way then. Skipping, proper skipping, like, because he's only 3 foot tall. He's just, you know what, he's just happy to be here. He's never been invited to a
He's
party
having a
before.
lovely time.
Dee doo doo, doo doo doo, doo 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 dee dee dee, da da da. Do boo do do.
Just
think like
it's not work.
wondered what you were doing.
I was like, right, number one, it's not coming up. Whatever you're doing isn't working on my screen.
And
He's just standing in the doorway.
I'll kind of like, yeah, I think like, what kind of doors are they? Are they handles? Are they swing doors? Like what?
So they're all wooden swing doors, very like household modern day doors. There's no sort of bars or bolts across them. Each one's got a lock and a key, and a sort of like a circular handle to open. But before you open that door,
Yeah.
he's noticed that 3 of the suits of armor
Oh dear.
Told ya.
suddenly
Spring
turn
to life.
towards you. Can you all roll me? Initiative?
Oh, we need some like Christmas themed initiative music.
You
Like,
said that with such a lack of confidence. right.
Roll
Can
me
you
in it.
roll
I was
me?
like, wait a minute.
Initiative?
No one's attacked anything. But I was like, yeah.
I mean, are you happy with the fact that I've ran the whole way across the room, or would this have happened as I started stepping through the room? Do you want me to move back a bit?
They were. No, that's
I mean, I
absolutely
probably
fine.
would have been oblivious
were,
anyway. Just be like da 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 da.
They were triggered by movement within 10 feet of them. So either way, you would have set something off.
Okay.
Right. Oh, here we go. Oh, turn order. Okay.
Yeah, so
There is a turn order on the screen.
So you should be able to just click and drag and select all the tokens, and then right click, add turn
Click and drag.
to select all of them,
Select.
and then you should be able to right click, add turn.
I think I'm on the DM layer objects. There we go. That's it. So click and drag, right click,
Add
and
to
then add turn. Yay! Right, and then I need to do that. Oh, and you as well.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, you should have been able to have done the whole everyone.
Yeah, I'm thinking just for my lot. Right.
Well, Droop got a 19, boy. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
21.
15 for me.
This should be interesting. Fighting with fucking 3 characters.
If you want to like remember which ones, well, actually, no, you've got the turn order there. I think when you select a character, it highlights. Yeah.
It does, yeah. When you hover over on the turn order, it should tell you which one's which.
Okay.
And once you've done it, do you know how to put them into descending order? Cool.
There you go.
That's my man.
Right. But right, oh fuck! Bear with us on this, guys. But you are, as you see these kind of like Droops run through, and he's got his kind of back, towards the door. But as you notice, Burr, as you're standing in the room, that these 3 slats of armor just slowly turn towards to face him in a way that the others don't seem to have been moving. There was a pattern to their movement before, but they seem to have broken it. And I'll let you first up with whatever it is you want to do.
Well, I don't like the look of what he's doing, so I'm just going to attack this one here.
Go for
This
it.
one, the first one that's right in front of me. That one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll move up and roll. That's a hit. I rolled a 9 plus 6. 15.
15.
Yeah.
Okie doke. Is that the end of your turn? Do I need to do anything?
Wait, what does that hit?
Does that hit?
Does that hit?
I'm panicking, writing all the fucking hit points down. Sorry.
Does it
I have
hit?
an
Well
AC.
done, Burr. Next
it
one
me?
up.
What's their AC?
What did you roll?
15.
15.
It
It hits.
doesn't hit.
It doesn't hit. Jeez.
Okay.
Okay,
They
well.
are literal suits of armor, so
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
yeah.
And also, I'd like to point out right here, right now, that I probably should have taken one off because this is an encounter for 4 players.
No, that's all right. We'll smash
Let's
through it.
see. All right.
We've got Droop. Droop's OP, so it's fine.
If you're worried about it, then your best bet is to reduce the HP a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, even then, like, I wouldn't necessarily worry about it too much.
Okay.
I just disengaged and moved away because I can.
Beautiful.
Okay, doke. Droop, you're up.
Cool. I'm going to roll a quick little perception. I'm going to choose to do this to see whether I even notice any of this, because I'm like, food party,
Okay, right.
Yeah, you could just go and go for that.
Over the door. So I rolled a natural 20.
Perfect.
So a waste of a 20, but I think I probably did notice that these things all came to life. And are they looking threatening and menacing?
They're what weapons they got?
Their attention has shifted, didn't you?
That's
Like,
what I mean.
You notice that there's now a few more facing you, and until I figure out what weapons they have, whatever weapons they do have are now in a kind of ready to go rather than standing still as a statue. Kind of weapons are pointing towards you.
Okay.
If that makes sense. If they have weapons, but you get the idea. If not fists.
Okay. For the sake of D&D, because I know that you want us to fight them, I will fight them. Just for you.
I mean,
just
like,
for you.
they may stop. I mean, this is the fighting bit's the bit that's fucking shit me up.
You'll be fine. In that case, I've got enough movement. I'll come down here, and I'll be like, let's have you then with Miss Scimitar.
Nah.
That I've got. Yeah. Well, I rolled a 16, so it's 21.
Jesus, yes, that hits.
Oosh, with my short sword. Boom. For 7 points of damage.
Perfect. So as you hit it, it sort of dents right in the. You swing for the sort of the left arm, and you notice that the arm now is just sticking out slightly more than it did before in a relaxed position as you've bent the metal to the armor on the left hand side.
Excellent. Cool.
Is that you done?
Yes, I'm guessing it is. I've just looking at my traits and stuff to see what I've got. I just realised that I've got danger sense, so I actually get advantage on dexterity saves against effects that I can see coming. So bear that in mind. If I get to see it coming, then I get advantage.
Okay, cool.
So if it's like coming from behind, then no, I don't. But like if it's in front of me, like
far off.
Yeah, like something. Then yeah.
Okay.
No, I was kind of hoping that as a goblin, because the goblin monsters get a bonus action to disengage like rogues do.
Yes.
But apparently the goblin characters don't. So.
Oh, that's shit.
Yeah. So I guess I'm stuck there.
You're done.
And I am done.
Cool, Milicent, you're up. You're just stood behind Burr, not quite seeing what's going on, but you can hear there's a fight happening apparently.
I saw him go in and.
Oh, because he's gone in and come back. Yeah. You just see Burr run in, twat a bit of armor, and then come back.
Yeah.
I'm already frustrated and slightly frazzled. She's not having any of it, so she's going to run in and give it a good old swipe to this one.
Hulky cokey.
Hulky colky. McCulkey.
Hulky McCulkey.
Okay, McCulkey.
New t-shirt. Okay. Ooh! Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That hits.
1d6 plus 3 is... Ooh! 9. Oh,
9.
9.
Excellent. Crack in, yeah. What was you using?
Short sword.
Your short sword. Awesome. You just bring that down and sort of wedge it deep into the crease of the arm, and we've got one arm that's just sort of slightly hanging loose like a open tin of beans.
Yep, tin open that motherfucker. I can't get my other weapon out until my next turn, so that's it. I'll stay there.
Okey-doke. So
It's the suits of armour going here.
So that is Uno. So you just seen Droop coming out, and he ain't having none of that because he has been ordered to destroy anything crossing its path. So it's gonna make its first attack, and that is a 10.
That would be a miss.
That'll be a miss. It swings again with it. I'm going to say it's fist. There's no mention of weapons. I can't see on the sheet, so Going to swing for another punch for a 20, dirty 20 to hit.
That will hit.
That will hit, and that does. Ooh, 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Right on top
Bastard.
of little
That's
Droopy's
not.
head.
Well, I suppose if it's a metal hand. So that doesn't sound like an unarmed attack, damage-wise, but it's a metal fist. So
Yeah, I mean, it should say in its stat block what kind of. Does it say slam or something like that?
It is slam, yes.
Yeah, they tend to be kind of like a whacking type action. But
Yeah.
I mean, you flavour that any way you like. You could flavour that to be a weapon or whatever you like.
Big dildo.
If you wanted to. A
Yeah.
big rainbow-coloured one.
Big rainbow coloured.
It is. Just gonna say exactly where it is. Okay. Second one sees Milicent straight in front of it. Ooh, and that is a 23 to hit.
yeah,
And that's 6 points of damage.
6.
6 points of damage.
Sorry, I was looking up. I have that thing, don't I? That can negate some.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It would have been no good.
Oh,
Continue.
Jesus. Rolling well. That is a 23 to hit.
Me.
Yep. Second attack.
Oh fuck yeah.
And that is a 3 points of damage.
Oh, okay, that's better. Ow.
It's not going to expend any energy if it doesn't need to. And the last one is gonna. Is that the right one? Yeah. What's its movement? It's gonna head over to. And that's dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, yeah, it hits.
And that is 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, fucking hell. Rolling like a beast. That's 24 to hit. He hasn't even got a high plus. This is all
He
just
gets
roll.
2 attacks.
It is, but it has got 2
Got him.
attacks.
Yeah.
And that is 4 damage.
Okay. Alright.
And it's gonna stay put, Burr. It's over to you.
Yeah, I'm going to attack back. There we go. Oh, that's a 16 plus 6. 21.
That hits.
Yes. 1d8. Plus 1d8 plus 4. 5 plus 4. 9. And then
Roguey stuff, isn't you? Yeah.
I can do my
101 sneak attack. Have it.
Which is 2d6 damage. That's a 6 and a 3.
Nice.
So it's 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. Fucking hell.
You should be able to draw your second weapon as a bonus action and attack on this one as well.
Yeah. So
I'll
roll.
take your word for that.
Rolled a 5 to hit, so it's not going to hit.
That is a miss. Yowza, that did a tasty bit of damage. It's starting to look very fucking dented. I don't know how you describe it.
Bloody, but not really.
Yeah, it looks slightly. There's some burrs around the outside of the metal. Is that your turn?
Literally
over?
some burrs outside of the metal.
Some
Yes.
burrs everywhere.
Yeah, that's me done. Yeah. I mean, I could probably move away because I've still got a move action, haven't I?
Yeah, you still got your movement.
I can move 25, so I can go.
Get the fuck out.
I can go and like move up to behind this one, and then you've got advantage, Droop. So I'll move there.
Do you always disengage? Did you have a bonus action to disengage?
Yeah, I've got an action to disengage.
No, if you've used your bonus
Even
action
that-
to make the second attack,
Yeah,
you
but I
can't
don't
use your
why.
bonus action to
So
disengage.
I'd have to move away, and he would attack, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can attack. Go
Okay. Thank you very much.
on.
That is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
So it's just one attack, isn't it, with a reaction?
Just a straight
Yeah,
attack.
It's just
Yeah, melee.
one straight attack. Yeah.
Ooh, 3 points of damage. Just manages to clip you as you
you on the
escape
arms.
with its fist.
That's
Just
fine.
gives you a little dig on the dead arm.
Little slap
Your
on
right
the
hand
butt as
side.
I go.
Lovely. Right,
Yeah.
Droop, you are up. You are flanking.
And you, yeah.
Hashtag it is flanked. Which means you get advantage on stuff, apparently, I think.
That is very, very true. That does, in fact, happen. So, Droop doesn't like getting hit. He's kind of years and years of abuse from like the hobgoblins and the bugbears, and even for a small period where Droop and Burr, like there was a bit of Stockholm syndrome. Really, is how this relationship started. Because at first it was like, it's Burr, the devil, he's a little bit nice, but they were still really mean to him. They took his shoes, used to slap him around. And that relationship grew, but all of that.
Pretty sure we also watched him eat goblin flesh, so that's
That
not...
too, yeah. I'm assuming by now, a year later, that he is, a year clean, recovering cannibal-aholic. He doesn't like it. Like, it gets flashbacks, PTSD, and he's just like, "Argh!" And he just falls into this mad rage. And with advantage, then let me find another D20. I'm going to use my blood spatter dice for the advantage. Well, I rolled a 21 to hit.
Gosh, that hits.
Okay, so that would be with my scimitar, which has a D6 damage. I rolled a 6, and then I get +3. But then I also get +2 for raging. So that'd be 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Beautiful work. Again, like the other one, just down below, it's looking pretty torn up at the minute.
I think...
Would you like to do anything else?
I'm just looking. I think that's all I can do. And I'm thinking to myself, kind of kicking myself a little bit, because if in all fairness, like if I'd known that you were going to set this a year in the future, I would have suggested to you that we level up, especially without James being here.
Yeah, I was going to do some level 5 characters, but at the same time, I was like, I don't think anyone's really got time.
Nah, it's going to take a minute.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's all I can do for you for the moment.
Okie doke.
But
Milicent,
I'm in the process of cheating and leveling up Droop.
Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah, do it. Absolutely.
Because he is only
Milicent,
3rd level, the poor bastard.
Oh fuck.
No,
give him some fun shit to play with.
Yeah. I'm just gonna swing again.
Swing.
Is...
Swing from the tables on my heart. Crossed by a formula.
There's the reference we all get.
Yeah.
Where's my pluses? 17
hits.
Hey. 6. 5 points of damage.
Woo.
And then I'm gonna take my other hand with my dagger and try and give him a little bit of a jab in the, I don't know, sternum. I don't know. It's a
jab in the I don't know.
In the I don't knows. That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
On a dagger, which is cool.
Go for it.
Are we using
those
crit rules?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's 10 points of damage. That's not bad.
Yowza.
That's max damage you can get, I think.
Crack him. Anything else you want to do?
I am still going to stick here.
Awesome. So you've come at him with your long sword, and you've just
in one hand.
hacked away. And as you've kind of come through with the damage you did earlier on, one of its arms just falls to the ground, and you kind of see that opportunity, and you take your dagger and you just open him up down the side a little bit. Not really seeming to do much damage because it's just some metal. So there's no blood pouring out of him or anything like that. But you can see that you've done damage to it.
Sundering it in some way.
Not in a satisfactory way, really. Are you doing any movement, or are you staying put?
I'm going to stick put.
Excelente. Right. So I roll now because I'm flanked with disadvantage. Is that correct? Or is it just attacks made on it have advantage?
Yeah, I don't think you get disadvantage. Yeah,
Don't get
it's a
disadvantage.
normal
right, okay.
roll. Yeah, no.
Okie doke. It is gonna go for this new little fella's just snuck up behind him, Mr. Bolt Thrower. He's gonna make an attack on him for a
Awesome.
17.
Yeah.
What, the armor token?
No, the Burr's one.
Oh, it's great, isn't it?
It's
If you look at it properly.
Yeah.
So that hits. Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. And that is 4 points of damage.
Jesus, I hope I got healing potions.
there might be some around for you.
Oh,
You just have to keep looking. And that one is that's a 20 to hit,
Yeah.
and that is for 3 points of damage. It is gonna take a step.
I haven't used my +1 stapler yet, to be fair.
You never know. You never know what that's gonna do.
Well, it's magical if it's +1.
Yeah.
Milicent, the one against you, rolls damage for a 17. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
Cutting words.
Cutting words.
Yep,
What does
so
that do?
I roll a d6 and I roll a d6 and whatever lands on.
Oh, this is the hit, right? Okay.
Sake. I rolled a 2, which reduces it to a 15. My armor class is 14.
He's
So it
14.
still hits
right.
me.
It's 3 points of damage. So that's not too bad. There you go. Second attack though. Misses with a 7.
That's right then.
The shit rolls are starting to come out now.
Take it. It's fun.
And then this little fella down here is gonna being left all alone. It's gonna come over to Milicent.
Oh no.
Take you with advantage.
That's Burr's fault for leaving you down there. On your own.
Yeah, I did.
14 to hit, which misses.
No, it meets. It beats.
Oh, that meets. Oh, yowza. In that case, you take 8 points of damage.
Don't like the way that sounds. Ooh.
And the second attack is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that misses. So you're off the hook.
Yep.
Lovely. Right, that's everything that they wish. Burr, you back up.
Hey. Right. Well, let's try and finish off.
Finish him.
He's moved, didn't he, the little fucker?
You can still attack him from there. I mean, if you want the
but
advantage.
I could move down and get an advantage, couldn't
Right.
I?
Yeah.
Well, you don't need to. I don't think. So.
No, I'll probably finish him off.
No. Wait. You don't need to because you should
Wait.
have advantage anyway.
Really?
So yeah, while I am raging, I have got the totem pack of the wolf, which means that your friends have advantage on melee attack rolls against any creature within 5 feet of me that is hostile to me.
Amazing. Okay.
Awesome.
So because it's within 5 feet of me, you've got advantage.
Well, that's good because I just rolled an actual one. And I just rolled an 11 with a 6. 17.
Yeah, that hits on the button.
Yes. And I shall use my rapier as I always do. So that's that one. A D8 plus 4. 3 plus 4, that's and a 7.
7 in total?
7, yeah. And then if it's still standing,
You
It
would
is
get
still
advantage. You'd
standing.
get your sneak attack damage because I'm within 5 foot of it.
yeah,
Yeah, hold
I can
on.
do my sneak attack. That's a 4 and a 3.
So another 7.
Another 7. It's 14 points of damage.
And that's total, yeah?
Yeah, is it still standing?
You just look at it. It looks like it looks like something that belongs in the Tate Modern. It's just this weird sculpted piece of metal, but somehow it's still standing. But at the
So
minute,
I
it looks
I
like
can now make my
Second attack
second attack.
with
Let's roll
advantage.
roll my d20 with advantage. Can I use my stapler?
Johnny, you can use your +1 stapler completely. Although
Is
that
it
may,
worth using my
that may
+1
fix
stapler?
it. I'm not sure.
No, well, true.
It may gain hit
No,
points.
I'll just use my my short sword. That's 11 plus 6, so that's 17.
Yeah,
Or I can
bang
roll
on.
a 19, so yeah.
Lovely. That
Okay,
hit.
so it hits.
Yep.
Short sword is 1d6. But you don't get the plus for that, do you?
Not the second attack, you don't get the plus now.
So it's 1d6. 6!
But if you're using, are you using the +1 stapler?
No, I'm just using the short sword.
Alright.
No, I don't even. Yeah, no.
Right. Finish him. How do you want
yes.
how are you taking it? How do you want to do this? Yeah, I said it.
I just smash him into a cube like, the cars get crushed into. And then
it's just trample on him.
and as I smash him into the cube, it starts playing rock and roll music like at the end of Christine.
Right.
For those that have seen Christine.
I don't think I have.
Yeah. Right, okay.
I've not actually figured out how to make him dead, but I've put a little cross on him.
The same thing, yeah. So if you
That works, doesn't it?
so when you click on that circle for all those thingies, I just use the red X that's next to all the circles of colour.
Oh. Oh yeah, of course it is. I didn't see that.
I think Christine is on Netflix at the moment.
No, I think I watched it with my stepdad randomly one night, but I don't
you might
really
have seen
remember
it years ago. Stephen King, and John Carpenter, so you can't go wrong with John Carpenter.
Nada. Right, is there anything else you want to do? Well, we'll finish this off and then we'll have a quick break.
No, unless I can't move, so I don't think. I could still move.
Why can't you move?
I could, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can move and flank.
It's like a weird noughts and crosses game.
Flankety flank.
Blankety flank. Okay, Droop, you are up. There's little goblin. This little goblin's raging. But you can't see his blood.
Ain't nothing but a feeling, but I'm drowning in the flood. But I can sing a love song, just the way it's meant to be.
Well done.
I ain't good anymore. Maybe that's just me.
Word for word.
Okay, so the thing is, like, with this thing, like, I don't get advantage, but I give other people advantage. So Burr's already taken the flanking position there, so I'm going to go all the way down there to get this flanking position.
I love this.
Flankety flank.
And it's just screaming. It's just like, rolling. 20. Not a natural, but a 20.
Not a natural.
20.
That hits, yep.
It does for another 10 points of damage.
And,
Nice.
oh, it is looking absolutely fucked. But it's somehow balancing on its thin sheet of metal for a leg that it's got left. Anything else?
No, that's all I've got.
That is it.
Because I've only got one sword, I don't get to hit twice.
Oh shit, Milicent, can you take out both in one go?
In theory, she can. If she's dual wielding,
Yeah.
if she does enough damage on one, she can turn around and hit the other.
So I just rolled a dirty 20.
Oi, lovely, that hits.
I'm attacking the one. Oh wait, I've got advantage, haven't I? I might as well roll against.
You have advantage
It's
on
not.
both, if you want them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no crit though. So the one near a Droop is the one I'm attacking at the moment.
Yeah.
8 points of damage on that one.
Yeah, it falls to the floor in a crumpled metal mess. That is down.
And then I'll take my dagger and try and get the other one.
Do the old switcheroo.
8 and a natural 20. Hey.
Hey.
So again, the dagger is going to be 4 plus 2, 6, 11, 8 points of damage again.
8 points of damage. Crack him. Lovely. It's looking a bit shaky. Looking a little bit shaky. Is that everything?
That is everything. It is its go.
Everything. So this one is dead.
Did.
That one. It's now its go. So it's going to have a little look at Burr, I think.
For fuck's sake.
No, shit, drop the dice. I roll the new one. Fuck knows where that went. It's under my bed somewhere.
I'll find it later and it'll be a natural 20.
Yeah.
16 to
Hits.
hit. Yowza. And that's 3 points of damage. And then second attack. Oh, 9, 10, 11, 12 to hit.
No.
Okay. You take a whopping 3 points of damage as this thing that's pretty much fucked. Just hasn't got the energy to take a proper swing at you. It's going to stay put. Burr, you're up.
I'm going to hit it, not. That's all right.
Give it a good eye, then.
That's a 5, but I'll re-roll because I've got advantage. A 12 plus a 6 is 18.
That hits.
Yeah. 1d8. Oh, that's a 1 plus 4, 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Still
Plus
standing.
my sneak attack. So 2 and a 1. That's 3 points.
Still standing.
Still standing. I'm still standing. Roll another d20 to use my other weapon. It's a 7. That's not going to hit. 19.
That hits.
And then it's my 1d6. A 1.
That's exactly what you needed.
Hey!
I wasn't going to roll any lower.
I was just about to interrupt. I was like, no, I'll let you have the pleasure of rolling.
Yeah.
That's it. So it crumples and falls to the floor. And you are standing now in a room. Add turn. Don't do that. You're standing in a room of just metal debris and a few extra ones still standing around you. You're probably on edge still because you're looking at a room full of armor. As you so for the last sort of a minute or so, I suppose, a couple of minutes. No, not even a minute. Obviously, there's been some crashing and smashing, all this kind of cutting of metal and creaking and lots of noise. And as that noise finally settles, directly behind you on the west side of the building, you hear a piano playing. And should we take a quick break there?
Quick break. It's the end of the episode. No breaks in this.
End of the
So
episode.
do you want to
Dum, 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 dum.
What did you want to do? Do you want to break or do you want to carry on, get a bit further, or what do you want to do?
That's the end of the episode.
End of the episode. Oh, I see.
Yes.
Because of the, I see what
Yes.
we're doing there. That's the end of tonight's episode. I've been Shawnee, baby, your GM, your best friend. Yeah.
Find out what happens next week.
There we go. That's what I'm missing.
Sean, do your voice. Do your Santa voice.
Find out what happens next week.
Yeah.
Not my Santa voice.
Is that it?
No, just the voice.
Jesus.
That's brilliant. All right. Okay.
I'm taking this off. It's fucking bot.
You're not taking it off. You've got to keep it on. You're keeping it on the whole way through. Right.
I've got a costume change today.
No, you don't.
I've got a Rudolph one in the back.
Thank you, everybody, very much for joining us on this Christmas Sea adventure. Sean, you're doing an absolutely fucking cracking job. For those on the live stream, of course, we'll be back in 5 minutes to record Payout 2.
Yeah.
But you know the drill. You know where it's at. You know, if you enjoyed the show, the podcast episode, if you love us, please let us know. You can follow us on all of the social medias, on Twitter at Show D&D, Facebook the show at Show D&D. We're on what's the Instagram, Gav?
It's just Show D&D, I think.
Is it? Or is it? Did you not change it to Dyson Die?
Oh yeah, no, it is Dyson Die. Yeah,
That's Dyson Die.
Sorry,
Just search us. You'll find us, I'm
Sorry.
sure. But
Dyson
the biggest thing you can do is tell your friends, your gaming groups, your D&D table. Other than that, please drop us a review on your podcast app of choice. By dropping us a review, it would draw more attention to us, allow us to find new fans, new listeners like you who like us. Like when you're searching through for a new podcast, if someone's got 100 positive reviews, you're more likely to check them out than someone that's got none. So please do check us out. And if you do, like these fine people, I'll read it out. So, Nico J. Rodriguez says, brilliant, amazing comfort. It's like hanging out with the boys and getting down on a game of D&D. I listen and I don't even play. I love a podcast when they sound like they're having fun and making jokes. You know what? I lied. That's not Nico J. Rodriguez. That was Michael Meyer. I do apologise. I've got me a little report that I've made on Google Drive the wrong way around. So thank you very much, Michael Meyer. The Diet Rich says, great show. I love how natural your show feels. It's almost like I'm at the table playing with you. And that is echoed by old buddy, who says, right next to you. I felt like I was hanging out with you playing some good old D&D. Thank you very much, people, ladies, gentlemen, or other, however you'd like to label yourself. Did you know, right, so my kids love this TV show on Nickelodeon called Henry Danger. It's finished now, but there's like a sequel kind of series called Danger Force, and so like a kids show on Nickelodeon about a superhero called Captain Man and his sidekick Henry Danger, or Kid Danger is his name. And in that, like, there's like a Q from James Bond type character, like Captain Man's he makes all of the gadgets and everything for him, and he's just this really funny little character who's of some kind of nondescript Eastern European kind of accent, and it's just like this little tiny guy with a bald head and hair around the side. And I love that show personally. I love Nickelodeon shows, and that character makes the show. He's hilarious. And I found out today that this person, the actor that plays this character called Schwoz, is actually transgender and used to be was born a girl.
I saw that. Yeah.
And it's absolutely fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Because it's good on him that he's, and apparently he's been he made the change about 20 years ago, but just like didn't tell anyone, and invented himself in the TV in America kind of scene as a man, fresh. And has only recently, like, other than to like close friends, like no one knew, and has only recently come out as the fact that actually I'm a transgender and born a girl. I was shocked because I would never have guessed, and I think it's so empowering what that person has done.
Was it Elliot Page thing this week?
That was it, yeah. Elliot Page in the news as well.
Oh, yeah. I misread that. I thought it said Elaine Page, and I was like, wow, that's mental. Elaine Page is now Elliot Page.
Good. It was so good.
I know. And then
that's funny, but it is.
I went, oh, okay, and then kept scrolling.
Did I tell you about the meme I saw about Elliot Page?
No.
It was a picture of Elliot Page, and it said Elliot Page above it, and then the next picture was lots of copied and pasted pictures of Elliot Page, and it said Elliot Book. Made me really laugh.
Anyway, so yeah, please do drop us a review, and you know what? And if you are living your life as pretending to be someone that you're not inside, then don't be scared. You've got friends. The world will accept you.
An orc.
You can,
make a podcast, guys.
Be yourself. Make a podcast, and be proud. Otherwise, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Can you tell that I've drunk 3/4 of a bottle of wine?
No, I'm completely sober this week.
Love you all. And I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need.
And
I don't care about the wish underneath the Christmas tree.
the Christmas tree.
Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Just want people
More like the Christmas tree.
Christmas tree.
more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. It's baby all I want for Christmas is someone else to DM full time.
I must say, I just put the Christmas music on then. It was very good, very, very good.
It's a really good Christmas music.
Right,
So if you're
isn't it?
enjoying the
Yeah.
Christmas theme tune, arrangement is made by our very own Lisa Horton. Lisa Horton, how are you this evening?
I'm good. So that was made with Shaun said I need a John Williams style version of our Christmas song. I watched Home Alone and then made that in 35
Oh,
minutes.
brilliant.
So-
You know what? In the last half, episode 1 of the Christmas special, everyone was saying, it's like a Home Alone type theme tune before we'd even broke into and unveiled Home Alone.
I nailed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's even a little bit of ET and a little bit of Jurassic Park in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well
but
done.
yeah.
Good job. Good job.
I'm glad you used
Smashed it.
my picture with the Santa hat. That Santa hat fit on so well.
Yeah, it looks great.
It looks good.
Yeah, I've made that the Twitter sign and everything. There we go.
It's Christmas.
So that was Gavin Ward. How are we, sir?
Yeah, good.
And last but not least, our maybe temporary but hopefully permanent GM, Shaun Franny Pants, Father Christmas, Santa Claus, Papa Noel, Lee.
Papa Noel, love it. Oh, I'm just having a biscuit. Well, good.
And
Hello.
that's the first. Fuck me. We have recorded I don't know how many, nearly 40 episodes now. We've been going since April. That's the very first episode where I have introduced all of you before me. My name is Luke.
Hey.
Lukey baby. Lukey baby.
Fucking hell.
Wow, that's really well.
Spooky, man.
So normally I am your GM, your Dungeon Master. I am
Jean.
always your best friend and the person that you dream about late at night when you're laying next to your boring, snoring husband. However,
Or wife.
well,
Your wife.
maybe to be fair, whatever you floats your boat, I'm happy to be there for you in your.
Makes all sorts to make the
dreams.
world, doesn't it?
Yeah,
This is it, mate.
The addition of the glass of wine or port in the
I
hand is
know.
really amazing.
This is because you
Cam-
only get this if you tune in live to Twitch.
This is Patreon content. This one
Forward
is.
slash the D&D show every Tuesday, 8:30
We should make videos,
GMT.
Luke.
Yeah, maybe I should.
We'll do personalised messages from Lukey Baby, the GM.
Yeah, that's me.
Happy days.
So I'm not running the game anymore. I am still the host, but I am currently on my Christmas holiday break, and Shaun is GM, and therefore I have nearly drunk a bottle of red wine this evening, and I'm going to regret this tomorrow at work.
All the important stuff is in this half of the adventure, which is good.
Good.
You're not
Don't,
regretting it,
don't
are
miss any of that.
So, what is everybody's favourite Christmas movie?
Die Hard.
you?
Die Hard.
My heart is very.
It's either that or Gremlins.
I kind of should have known really that you would have picked one of those type of films because, I love Die Hard and I 100% agree that it's a Christmas film. Gremlins, I've never actually. I've had a generation thing, but I've never really been into Gremlins. But with Die Hard, I love Die Hard. Of course, we talk about it quite a lot on this show, and it is a
I was
Christmas
going to
film.
wind you up today.
Now I have a machine gun.
Yeah, I was gonna wind you up and start
the
the adventure. Like before going to the Gnome Alone screen, I was gonna be like, okay, so the camera cuts in to a man at the bottom of a building, talking into a walkie-talkie. He's got long black hair and a goatee, and he says, "Yes, it is time to place the bombs in the tower, and then sort of gauge your reaction. I've never seen Die Hard.
That was
so
a pretty.
wasn't Die Hard.
You've never seen Die Hard.
like I've seen Die Hard 3 about 25 times.
That is a fantastic film. Better than
Yeah,
the second one.
pretty good.
I like
I've
it.
seen the
it's
first one like once.
Right, Sean. It is Christmas. You need to watch Die Hard 1.
And they'll put it on the list with Lord of the Rings.
No. Fuck Lord of the Rings, right? You have to watch Die Hard. Seriously.
Yeah, will do.
Don't go to bed when we finish recording tonight. Watch Die Hard. Oh, mate.
Favourite Christmas? Elf's a classic of it.
Yeah, Elf's up there. Home Alone and Elf, I think, are up there.
Yeah,
For me.
I did watch the films that made us the other day. They did the Nightmare Before Christmas and
That's Emily's.
Elf, and yeah, it's surprising.
Don't go down that route, Luke.
But
Fucking Tim Burton.
yeah, but you know what? Right, that was the funny thing. Like, watch that episode of that program because it is Tim Burton in all but name. He basically went, "I've got this idea for a film," and Disney went, "Yeah, we'll buy that off you," and then they stuck it in a vault for years, and then Tim Burton became a massive director, and then Disney went, "I want to buy that idea back off you," and they went, "Actually, you know what? We'll make that film with you," and he went, "All right then," but then he fucked off and did Batman 2
Yeah.
and left it with a load of other people. So
What?
it's not even a Tim Burton film.
What film?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
I thought he directed it.
No, he's fuck all to do with it. It's just his idea. That's it. It's his vision.
Really?
Yeah, his artwork and his idea, but loads of other people did it. He
Oh,
didn't even
shit.
direct it. He had fuck all to do with it.
Wow.
There we go. I
They
still
literally-
don't like it.
They literally stuck his name on it because his name sold.
Wow. Shit.
Well, there
Yeah.
we go. You learn
Very
something new.
interesting.
And that has been confirmed by Emily. She
There
has.
you go.
No, she would know.
Is she watching? Is she?
She's watching. This is Santa outfit number 2. This evening.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
Costume change. This is homeless Santa.
this is the Santa you get when you order it from Wish.
Oh.
Welsh Santa.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, I saw a TikTok or something the other day, which was a young Chinese woman who was saying to her boyfriend, like, "What's his name? What's the guy's name? Christmas Daddy. Because she's trying to figure out the English for Father Christmas.
Christmas Daddy, I love it.
Sean, that is you, mate. You're
Christmas Daddy.
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
Well, there we go. That segues into Jingle All the Way, which is one of my favourite
actually,
Christmas
I love that
films.
one. Yeah.
Actually, no, that is one of my favourites, especially when he punches the dwarf. It just cracks me up every time I see it. It's the funniest thing ever.
That's that scene when he's fighting all the Santas in the warehouse.
Yeah.
Like one
James
the
Belushi,
the big one. Yeah, it's James
Yeah,
Belushi,
yeah.
but the big one is Big Show, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
Big
is.
Show.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna deck your halls, Bob. That's what he says. Oh, I love that film. Love it.
I might watch that again, actually.
No
I
one's
think that probably is
mentioned.
my favourite.
So I think I would always usually say Die Hard, but I've watched Die Hard this year, Elf, Muppet Christmas Carol.
That's probably the best one. I think Muppets Christmas Carol is probably the best
Yeah,
one.
My
I don't know.
favourite
Muppets guy.
My favourite Christmas Carol is 1984, the Patrick Stewart one. Because that was my dad's favourite, so we watch it every year.
I don't think it's that old. 84.
84.
Oh no, sorry, no,
It's
it's
like
it's just
like 90s
yeah,
or
sorry.
something.
There's an 84 one, there's a 90s one. But the best thing about that 90s one is when he, at the end of the film, when Ebenezer wakes up and it's Christmas Day, the laugh that Patrick Stewart does. Just if you get 5 minutes of your time on YouTube.
Give it a watch.
look up.
Does he finish it by looking at the camera and going like, make it show?
He sort of has a fit. It's really weird. You should just watch it. It's
Oh,
fun.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't worry. Anyway, that makes me feel super Christmassy.
I watched. We watched the Christmas Chronicles today. The
Oh,
Kurt
that's
Russell.
really
yeah.
good. Really good.
Which, yeah, it was alright. I found the elves a little bit annoying.
I got kind of bored.
Yeah, I did. I kept
No,
looking at my phone.
the first one's pretty good, and I think it's really sweet. You know,
I haven't seen the second one.
Yeah, it was
the second
yeah,
one was okay. We watched Disney Channel last night, and it is Anna Kendrick, and the film is called Noel. And I love Anna Kendrick. I love
Yeah, she's quite.
But that film
Make
was really
it
good.
there.
Do you know
We've
she's
been in Twilight for the last month,
oh fucking hate Twilight.
and she's in all of those as well.
Did you watch there's
Emily
a
Hayes.
program on BBC on the iPlayer with Anna Kendrick in. It's like 6 or 8
Yes,
episodes long.
is it Love?
Love
or
Life?
Love something? Love
Love
Life?
Life?
Yeah.
Really, really good. If you haven't watched it, I highly,
Is it good?
highly recommend it. Yeah, really, really good.
We've been watching Love with the girl from what's her from Community. Yeah, we've been watching that.
Jacobs. I watched the first
Enjoying
season
that.
and I found it a bit erratic and didn't really go back
Yes.
to it.
Who's in
Yeah,
that?
yeah. The woman, the one that plays Bree in
Britta.
is it Britta from
Okay, right.
Community. Yeah, and yeah, it's who's the guy who directs it? It's the guy who does all the Seth Rogen films and stuff.
Apatow.
Oh,
Judd
Apatow.
Apatow. Yeah.
it felt very like
You don't really like the characters that
Yeah.
much. They're a bit of they're pricks.
they're
to
both
be
awesome.
fair.
Yeah.
They're both like really like horrible people.
But it,
You kind of
but-
like
sometimes that's a good story anyway. I did enjoy it, but I just didn't go back to it. I don't know why.
yeah. We were part way through the second season, so yeah, I'm gonna crack on.
I heard that.
It's all right.
Have a look. Was it on Netflix?
Netflix, yeah. Love. It's just called Love.
Love. Oh, okay. Fair dues.
Let's
Do you
crack
wanna-
on.
So
Oh,
we're still waiting for your favourite movie, Sean.
Yes, Sean. Yes.
Can't go anywhere.
Oh, I said it. I think it's a toss-up between Home Alone and it might have to be Elf. I think.
Elf's so good.
Yeah,
Elf
Elf
is
and Home
good.
Alone. I think that's my call. I think. Jingle All the Way, pretty fucking good though.
Jingle all the way. Actually, you know what? Like after Luke said it, I was like, you know what?
Yeah, no,
That's probably my fucking
It's turbo time.
Even when he punches a fucking like reindeer.
Reindeer. And it's also got Sinbad in it, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the little boy who's shit, but he was Anakin Skywalker.
Anakin Skywalker, yeah.
But
And then
shit.
the
later on,
neighbour.
a crackhead.
It's all about the neighbour.
Neighbour, yeah.
Neighbour.
Who,
Ned Flanders, isn't it?
it's Ned Flanders. No, it's not. It's hi, I'm blah 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 blah, blah from The Simpsons.
Troy
Yeah.
McClure.
I'm
Ned
Troy
Flanders.
McClure. Yeah, who
Yeah.
died? His wife stabbed him to death. He's
Oh,
dead.
is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead. His wife killed him.
Oh, I didn't know that. Really?
Wife killed him.
His
What?
wife- that's what I'm fairly certain. His wife killed him. That he's yeah.
Wait, Troy McClure or the
Troy
actor?
McClure.
The actor.
The actor.
No way.
Holy shit balls! Everyone's googling that.
Let me know in the Twitch chat how whether I'm right or not. But I'm fairly certain he's dead.
Holy fuck!
He is dead. I know that much. But how he died? What's his name? Fuck me. Okay.
Hartman.
Pardon?
Phil Hartman.
Phil Hartman, yeah. Was a Canadian, so he's dead. 1998.
Oh, he moved.
Was.
All you do is leave the state.
He's there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, murder.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Holy shit!
No way. Well, he was a cokehead by
How
the
was
sound
how,
Oh,
Probably. They all are, aren't they?
how was that not in the news? Like,
I think
more
it
than-
was at the time. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, but that's
98. 98. It was a long time ago.
Wow.
That's a long time ago. I didn't realise you've been dead that long. Jesus.
Jesus Christ!
That's crazy. Wow. Well, we've all learned
Home Alone
something
it
today.
is.
Oh, I might just go to bed now. See you
Merry
later.
Christmas, everybody.
All I remember from that film is "Dash your dancer, prancer, vixen." No, I didn't. That's all I remember.
No, it's like the bit
even know.
at the end on the float when he's like, Jamie,
Jamie.
Jamie,
Jamie, no.
Jamie. My Schwarzenegger's the worst, but I love it. Right, are you going to do the recap then, Sean?
No,
Recap or the recap?
Do the recap! Do it now!
you cut in. So you get a letter. So the party received a letter from their good old friend,
Freck.
Fronking Ningle Pock, invited them over on Christmas Eve for a lovely drink and festivities. But when they arrived, it didn't seem like there was anyone home, and they have found themselves falling through many different traps. Mainly, they've had lots of troubles with doors, it seems. Doors have been the main encounter in this game so far. No sign of Pock, no sign of guests so far. It's all a bit of a peculiar circumstance, and we left off last week as they wandered into a room filled with statues. Suits of armor is the word I'm looking for. Suits of armor all gathered in a room, about 12 suits of armor, magically moving, simulating a party of some description going on. And we left off after they defeated 3 suits of armor that actually had the animated armor was the name of that little monster for you all there. We left off with them having defeated 3 animated armor suits. And they hear from the west side of the building a piano playing, and Lisa kindly suggested that melody that they heard was dum 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 from Bugsy Malone. So we leave off right there. We're going to bring you back over to the map, boys and girls. Here we go. We left off, as you can tell, covered in iron dust.
Iron filings.
Iron filings everywhere. It was an absolute massacre. You heard from the west side of the building some light piano music, shall we say. And I'll hand back over to the players.
Well, sorry, I was raging when I...
Calm down, Droop. It's okay. We'll get you some food. Okay.
I'm hungry. Those pre-drinks that we had, they're starting to get me. That bottle of Iron Brew WKD that we had on the walk over here. These are... That's what we used to do. Friday nights RM1. We used to get off the bus at the cemetery, go to the offie, and then walk the rest of the way drinking WKD. Anyway, I was following my nose. So I know there's some weird suspect piano, but I think that we should check out the kitchen first.
By the way, there's a bit of food on the go. Let's have a look. So, are you going in?
In the kitchen?
Yeah.
Which way's the kitchen?
Hello.
Hello to the door.
Best friend Park.
There is no answer. But the smell of food has grown somewhat. Now you're where the fuck have you gone in?
I've put myself into the back.
As you step through the door, I'd like you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Do I get to see it coming?
Is this micro machines?
No, you don't.
I don't see it coming. So it's come from behind me.
Or above. What do you reckon? Above? It's directly above you.
I smell a cheater.
You roll with advantage. Like.
No, it's fine. You're the GM. It says.
Did you walk through the door looking out?
Yeah, of course. Totally.
He always admires the coving.
I've danger sense, advantage on dex saves against effects you can see. That's all it says. So if I can see it, I get advantage.
See, this particular thing is
invisible.
Above the door on the other side of the door.
Okay.
So I would say that you wouldn't see it unless you were actively looking up. If it was directly in front of you on the wall or a bit lower, because you're quite short as well. So this is above the door frame, this particular thing.
It's fine. Well, I rolled a 6 then.
You rolled a 6. I've got to find the fucking thing now. Okay, you take 2 points of fire damage as a lantern engulfs the top of your head. There is just as the guys Burr from where you are, all you see is and a fireball spell type effect just sets light to the top of Droop's head. And that's it. You just take the damage.
Was it snowing outside? Because there was a snowman at the front door.
There's a light dusting of snow, but nothing.
So I can't run out and put my head in the snow like in the movie.
No, unfortunately, you don't remember seeing any snow. It's wilted away. It's not much you can do.
Fuck! Oh, my head! Oh, it's on fire! Quick, water! Any water in here? And it's looking around the room trying to find some water.
Do we need to disengage this trap before we go in here then? Or can we walk in the room now? Is the trap gone?
Seems like there's only one way to find out. Make me a little investigation check.
Oh, I'll do a little investigation check. Oh, fuck. That's a 6 plus 0. 6.
6. There's nothing really you can see that would suggest that it's used. It's been used.
I decided not to go in yet.
But the door is still open. It hasn't closed.
I'll crawl through on my belly.
Crawl through on your belly. Make me an acrobatics check. I'm joking. It's fine. You crawl in.
I've got +4 on acrobatics.
There you go.
23.
23. You watch as Burr does the most fucking on-point roly-poly you have ever fucking seen in your life. To the point where you almost want to clap.
And I go.
You're in the room. No.
In the room. Oh, we're talking quiet. Oh no, it's frozen. I'm here on my own. Oh god. That won't do. Let's try reconnecting.
Taking care of himself, not, there's no hired help. It's just a nice home-cooked meal.
Does it look like enough food for a party?
It looks like there would have been enough food for all of you, yeah. It looks like he was getting ready for your arrival.
All right.
Cool. I have some food.
You can eat away the food. You can crack on. You can all sit down and have dinner if you like.
Take some food.
You can hear a little bit still in the distance that the piano's still going, but this time it's kind of almost as if the piano's being hit discordantly, not playing a nice little melody.
Getting frustrated that we're not going to sleep.
There's doors slamming down there.
Here's my plot point clue.
You can hear going, come on.
Well, there looks like to be like some kind of chicken, some roast beast. I ate myself some chicken.
You can have some chicken.
I'm just going to carefully retrace our steps.
In fact, I'm going to take the chicken with me.
Bring the chicken with you.
Bringing it with me, eating it as we walk.
Has anyone noticed these knights look like a RoboCop?
They do a bit.
They do a bit, don't they?
I love that film. I'm watching it.
As you come back into that main hallway, you notice that the door that was on the left is now open, revealing another room, which you can, just as you see in, you can see some sort of fur on the floor. Further ahead, there is another room, and that door is slightly ajar.
Yeah.
Between mouthfuls. Clearly, Pock that way. I mean, like, who else is going to be here? Pock must be down here somewhere.
Can I please...
In he goes.
Too late.
So you walk into what seems to be Pock's lounge. There's a little plush little sofa there. Grand piano. Now, if you do, by any chance, happen to watch the film, I do take great pride in these rooms are fucking on point. I'm telling you. You will see. I'm sure if you rewatch Home Alone anytime soon.
I mean, I was looking at the kitchen, like that looks like the kitchen. I only watched it the other day, so
I mean, they haven't got a massive bear rug, but you know. So yeah, there's a little Christmas tree in the corner, ready set up. A table, fireplace.
no one at the piano.
But the piano now has, as you came closer to the room, has fallen silent.
How are people off for hit points, by the way? Because I've got 12.
Oh, I've got 24.
Jesus.
Let me give you guys some healing.
Was he taking half damage because he's raging, wasn't he?
Well, I know because I got hit before I raged.
Oh, okay.
So I took a full 8 instead of the half.
Have we got, wait. Well, I'll just cast Healing Word for Burr.
Cool, cheers.
Which gives you not a huge amount. 6 back.
That's all right. It gives me... I'm on 18 then.
Then I'll do it again for myself. Gives me 7 back.
I'd like you all to roll me a perception check when you're quite finished.
Perception.
Whenever you're ready.
I have got a dirty 20.
20,
17.
17.
Ooh, 20...
Fucking hell.
22.
So this thing just smacks you in the face. It's very obvious. Now you can see that looks like Pock's been preparing for Christmas around the table. Just looks like he's having a nice little session. It's not depicted in the map, but you notice around the table and the fireplace are a selection of half-wrapped gifts. A somewhat interrupted process, and there are 4 gifts. Got 4 gifts that are half-wrapped on the table, and sort of surrounding areas. Lots of sellotape, whatever that is.
What is this Christmas that Pock seems to be
That's a good point.
preparing for?
It has got a solstice, isn't it? Christmas solstice, some shit like that.
It's just the
There's
winter
no such
solstice.
thing
Yeah.
Winter solstice. There we go.
In Neverwinter.
But yeah, that's what you see.
I'm going right over to the presents and have a look.
Have a look. Cool. Roll me an investigation.
19.
19, cracking. So yeah, there seems to be 4 presents on the table. They are not quite covered. There seems to be, with a nice little tag labelled Burr, there is a vegan cookbook. Another present
Not eat your friends.
with the tag Droop is some very, very nice, like M&S nice house slippers.
Oh,
For Droop. Scapes, bit of a peculiar one. You've noticed that it's Cheryl Cole's album, The First Cut is the Deepest.
I don't even understand the reference, but that's
Does it keep
hilarious.
cutting people?
He keeps chopping and fucking hand off, doesn't he? Bit of a prank
I
gift.
mean, it would be better if it was just randomly Cheryl Cole's album.
And then Milicent,
Cheryl Cole.
notice the final one from you. It's sort of half covered in paper. It's a lute, and you can just see poking out. It is engraved Milicent on the side. A very lush looking.
Beautiful.
Wait, was it Cheryl Cole or Cheryl Crow?
He said Cole, he meant Crow.
I was thinking. I was a bit confused at that point. I was like,
So we all forgot that you're like the biggest Cheryl Crow fan.
Absolutely.
Number 1 fan, Gavin.
no, not even. Like, her cover of Sweet Child of Mine was awful.
So yeah, you got some nice little presents from Pock that unfortunately he's not been able to give you yet.
Well, I'm definitely going to pick up this loot and...
No, you can't. It hasn't. It's not wrapped. It's not Christmas Day yet. You can't just take it.
There's my name on it, though.
That's just rude.
Oh, maybe you're right, Droop. I'll leave it where I found it.
As
You better act surprised when he gives it to you.
you put it back down, Lisa,
Oh,
I need you. It starts somehow playing. all by itself.
Oh,
We've done a bottle of red. A nice little tune,
Haters.
and it's bing dong 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 dong, and you think, oh, that's lovely. It's like one of those these put and burst spells that's on it that's playing
Yeah.
our favourite song, and but you're listening to it now. Droop and Burr are a little bit further away, and you can't. You start. There's something not. You feel a bit. Oh, you feel your muscles start to tense. I'd like you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
One con save coming up. 13.
13. For the sake of it, actually, I'd like Burr and Droop to also make me one.
I'm nowhere near it. I'm still over here.
You're nowhere near it, but you're.
What are we rolling?
Constitution saving throw, please.
16.
16.
Constitution saving throw. +3. 8.
An 8. Okay. Burr and Droop, you watch as Milicent, very out of character, just starts dancing away to the magical tune of the lute that's playing. She's like, yeah, she is fucking loving it. She's having a nice little boogie and having a good old time. Lisa, you lose 1 hit point.
Oh no.
There she is, Milicent, dancing away to this magical little lute.
Do I notice that this is like that I'm stuck doing this? Can I say to them, like, guys, I'm not doing this. This is not me.
You open your mouth to speak, but you can't.
This is not my worst nightmare, like actual nightmare.
You have no control
Doing some
whatsoever.
shapes in the church dance.
just see Lisa Milicent throwing some fucking shapes in the living room.
Yeah. I start smashing away at the keyboard, at the piano.
You guys,
I don't think I've got any performance.
Burr and Droop, you're not feeling yourselves. You don't feel like you're overtaking. You know, nothing's compelling you to do anything, but you do feel a little bit woozy from as you stand there watching Milicent.
Can I ask a technical question, Shaun?
Yes.
If this is a magical effect or a spell, is it anything to do with being charmed? I would have advantage on that saving throw.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know, but I don't think it is.
Okay, that's right.
I'm gonna
Not
say
many
no.
things are. It's pretty much is the spell charms. I think it's bullshit to be honest, because I think there are charm-like spells that should fall in that category, but they don't.
I don't remember seeing a charm thing.
All right.
Things. So Droop, as you moved a little bit closer, can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Me? Why? What have I done?
You've moved closer to.
I'm down here looking out the window.
Droop goes home.
Fuck this shit. Never liked him anyway. Oh, I didn't know. Well, yeah, fine, whatever. 11.
11. Suddenly, Burr, you see Droop start tapping his feet.
Yeah.
But he doesn't go into a full dance. He's just getting a little
He does.
bit jiggy.
He starts jumping up on the sofas.
He's getting really
On the
involved.
sofas,
Racing
like,
it.
like
So you watch as Milicent and Droop start quite literally rocking around the Christmas tree in the living room.
And I'm just like, what the fuck are you pricks doing?
So Droop, you take 1 hit point's worth of damage,
Oh.
and Milicent, you take another hit point.
Oh shit!
Jeez.
Doesn't she get another
Figured it
save
out
before
quick
then?
Right. Can I go and smash up the Christmas tree?
The Christmas tree.
Yeah.
This is
Go and destroy the Christmas tree.
our Call of Cthulhu game all over again. He's just going to go around smashing everything.
Why the tree?
Well, I think it might be an enchanted tree. You guys are rocking around the Christmas tree.
Oh, they're rocking around
Around
the
a
loot.
magical loot.
Yeah, I don't want to give you misinformation. They're dancing around a loot that's playing a song at the minute.
Yeah, well, smash the loot as well. Where's the loot?
On the table.
But the loot is essentially on the table.
Oh, on the
yeah.
table. Okay, can I smash the loot?
Are you moving over?
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Where? What, to the loot?
Yeah.
Do you have
if
anything
you're gonna-
ranged?
It's too
Too
late.
late.
Roll.
I don't care.
I mean, guys, I don't really know what to do here. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
That's fine.
I expected one of you to at least fucking stay out the fucking way.
No, we're going to kill it.
Let's see what
I've got
happens.
a +2 on.
If not, you better hope Escape fucking
Come on.
soon.
Oh, natural 1.
Oh fuck!
Natural one. Jesus
Do I start breakdancing?
You, I mean, you win the first prize in the dance contest.
Jesus Christ.
No. Unable to control yourselves, Milicent and Droop, your eyes, you can move your eyes still, and you're still aware within yourself. You glance over as to Burr, your one and only saviour. Burr will know what to do in this situation. It's very clearly obvious that he should come nowhere near this fucking loot, as Droop clearly demonstrated. And you watch as he runs over to the coffee table and immediately joins you in a 3-way gig.
Dance off.
You are all currently dancing around the table in the living room. I will allow you to all make me. Oh, first of all 3 of you take 1 hit point's worth of damage.
Oh my god!
And I will allow some out of character thinking just to take place. I'll hold fire on the counter that's clearly taking away your life for a minute and allow you to have a little chat. And
I mean, all I would say is that if we were in like initiative rounds in a combat, typically you would get like a saving throw at the end of every one of your rounds. So my advice to you, if you made this up.
no, this is a thing. And I was very surprised it didn't come with another recheck. But
Yeah, because that's
Really
all I would say.
open
Like, if you just get stuck with it indefinitely and it just lasts forever, like you should probably get just
probably let's have a little makey saving throw.
yeah, it'd be a case of like every failed save is a point of damage or something. Seems
Okay,
fine.
I will let you all roll me another. So I've got a plan of action here. I'd like you to all roll me another Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck off. That's
21.
A 4.
Dirty 20, 19.
6. Someone
Okay.
prize me off the loot.
So Burr, you take another hit point of damage. Sorry, I'm just trying to do something whilst I'm talking here, and it's not going very well. You take another hit point of damage. Milicent and Burr.
No, Milicent and...
Sorry, Milicent and Droop. I will allow you 1 action each as you feel that you've gained a little bit of strength against this power.
So
And
still
I'd like-
sort of dancing.
you're still dancing, but there's a little bit of energy in you. I'll allow you 1 action each, and your movement. And then we'll deal with that with rolls as it comes up. So if you want to up to you. Who wants to go first in taking their action?
You got better decks probably, Droop.
Possibly, yeah. It's like +3 or something.
Yeah, you go first then. You'll be faster.
So the obvious thing to do would be to smash the loot, but it's Milicent's Christmas present.
I don't think I want it to kill me though.
I will pick up the cushions from the sofa and like kind of like smother the loot.
Cool. Okay.
Muffle it.
So make me. I'm not sure what check, but roll me a d20 with disadvantage
What?
to see if you can muscle up the. I'll say let's make it a Constitution modifier roll with disadvantage to see if you can do this.
Constitution with disadvantage would be, you know what? I rolled a natural fucking 20. Yeah, but the other dice was a 13, so it gives me 16.
Okay. That's fine. So you pick up the cushions and make a dive for the coffee table, which just falls apart as you land on it. Like you can still hear the tune, but it's very muffled. So I'll allow Milicent to take your action as you still have this opportunity, where the you can't hear it as strongly.
Can I try to shuffle over to Burr?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm going to try to physically move us both away from the loot.
Okie doke, cool. So make me a strength check. What's your strength modifier, Burr?
Strength.
Or your strength numbers?
Where is it? Just 10. Is it?
It's a 10. So shall we say if you roll over a 10, you're able to do this? Is that fair?
Yeah.
From a DM perspective, I don't know. Let me know. It's all gone a bit wonky, but yeah.
I rolled a 14.
Rolled a 14. You managed to sort of rugby tackle into the other side of the sofa to about here. If you want to shift yourselves over as you sort of run and push him and you fall back.
Yay.
So Droop is currently laying on top of the loot. The loot is still playing, but it is a muffled sound.
I'm going to try.
You can see Droop's legs starting to get a little bit jiggy again.
Well, I want to keep backing away if I can and try and get out my crossbow.
Yep.
To do a sort of ranged attack on the loot as soon as I can see the loot itself.
Yeah, I would say that he's kind of the pillows right. There's you will see some a little bit of loot. So do you want to make an attack on that?
Yeah.
Go for it. Roll me an attack roll.
21.
21. Yeah, fuck it. There, that hits it. Roll for damage just for the shits and gigs.
Ooh. 11.
Cool. Yeah. So you've managed to absolutely just obliterate your little present from Pock, and the music dies to a very quiet and appreciated room.
I mean, I'm sad that the beautiful loot is broken. But what the fuck was that?
Sorry, Milicent.
That's all right, Droop. You were right. I shouldn't have touched it.
Well, I mean, you know, Father Christmas, whoever that person is, you know,
Christmas Daddy.
Christmas Daddy will shouldn't peek.
No, you're right.
Shouldn't pick your presents. There's the lesson I've brought to this game.
Don't
Don't
peek.
peek.
Don't pick your presents.
This is it.
Can I have a look at the piano? Is there any? Is it possible that someone left something behind when they were playing it, or I don't know? I'm looking for some clues.
Yeah, maybe a investigation check roll.
Got it. 12.
12. No, I mean it's not dusty. It's been played. obviously you've just heard it being played, but you know that it's a frequently used thing.
Right.
There's no dust and actually just as in a general note for the rest of the house as well with that roll, that it's not like dusty, it's not been empty for a long time or anything like that. Everything seems to have been left as it was, maybe.
Yeah, well, we saw the dinner, didn't we? I assumed he was kind of in the proximity.
But nothing particularly on the piano.
Okay, thank you. I think I'm just going to head. This door was open, didn't you?
The door is open, yeah.
So what can we see in there?
So are you going in?
No, I'm going to stop at the threshold, and I'm going to very obviously check for traps.
Check the traps. Roll me an investigation.
Oh, that's good. 25.
Yeah, it's just an open door.
Oh, fuck's sake! Oh, good roll.
Good roll, and it's fuck all.
I'm in.
Lovely. Okay, so I think one of the final room you've discovered on this bottom floor seems to be like a chill room, a games room, a man cave type room. There's a couple of bookcases with some, from what you can see, some peculiar artifacts on, maybe from travels. There's and a small table with what looks like a game of chess that seems to be halfway through.
Sorry. What is that? What is this?
That's a fireplace.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No sign of a person.
No sign of a person. Obviously, all the lights are on in this room, and most rooms, all the lights are the candles are burning, I suppose.
So check out the table.
Look at the table. Yeah. Oh, don't need to roll for that. Yeah, there's a chessboard on the table. It looks like where Pock would hold his sort of meetings and have friends over for a cigar and a whiskey and a game of chess, a battle of wits, maybe. This little a drawing room type thing that Pock has.
Nothing of note in here though.
No, well, the other side of the room, you got two large bookcases. That's it. The only other thing in this room.
I'll have a mooch.
A little mooch. Roll me an
Looking for
investigation.
what smut Pock reads.
You can roll me an investigation.
50 Shades of Gnome. 19.
19. You find. I can find my list quickly. You find artifacts from adventures, kind of little small gems and kind of just little display, probably things that aren't worth too much, but just little knickknacks that he's kept from history and his travels around the world, and some taxidermy. But you do spot in the corner 4 glass bottles that are filled with a purplish red liquid.
Would I recognise these purplish red vials?
Yes, you would. They are potions of death. No, they are 4 normal healing potions.
Oh, that'd be handy.
Yeah.
How do you?
So I'll dish them out and say.
Have you headed in as well, or are you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I just didn't see the point.
You're in there as well.
Yeah.
No, just checking. So yeah, you gather 4 healing potions, and you get a little peek into Pox. There's a few smutty, like erotic art books.
Kama Sutra.
Yeah, those kind of things. Hello, didn't mean to do that.
I'm going to doff me healing potion. How much? What do I get for the healing potions? Is that
right? So this is one of the homebrew rules I'm bringing in because it makes no fucking sense to me why you have to roll for a healing potion. The healing potion is worth its full points.
4 points.
So 10 points. So 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, so 10. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm on. Okay,
So if you drink it, you're going to gain
10.
full whack.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't really. It doesn't really make sense to me why.
That's better.
Yeah, why you have to roll for a healing potion? It's
It's just because everything in this game is random. That's all it is.
right. Yeah. Burr, as you finish your healing potion, you feel. What's your AC?
15. Is it 15? Yeah, 15.
As you finish your healing potion, you instantly take.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay. You instantly take a hit point of damage
Okay.
on the very sharp, small pain on the back of your neck. As you turn around, you see standing behind you a kobold armed with a very large, long pellet gun. And he says, I don't know how they sound, no idea, never heard of them before, but let's go with this. This is my horde. Get out of my house now. And don't come back, you fucking bastards. And like lightning, I can't control him, he disappears from sight and takes a left out of the doorway.
All right.
Yoink, yoink, yoink.
Bastard.
More than happy to carry on, but that is a good place to end it. Should you want to call it a day for tonight? There.
A night for today. I'm good for you guys to finish here if you want. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit of a shorter episode, but it is also getting quite late. So
Yeah.
I'm good either way.
You're cool. I don't mind. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Lisa's got to get up for work tomorrow.
Droop runs and kills him.
Yeah, as it. And he does a little dance. Like, watch this.
Does a little dance.
Do a little dance. Make a little love. Good dance.
And then it runs around.
Just watch.
Oh God. Jesus. Fucking around the chandelier. That's good. I didn't know you could do that. But yeah, we'll leave it there then, as the kobold disappears from sight, shouting, "This is my house. I have to defend it."
But it's not your house. It's our good friend Pock's house, isn't it?
Keep a change, you filthy animal.
But Pock. Pocky. All right.
Pocky, pock.
Good job, Shaun.
Yeah, it's all right. Sorry about the nearly leading everyone into like an hour-long end of doom at the end.
I mean, no, it's all a bit fun. But I mean, first ever attempts. So how much of this is I'm shouting a bit, my wife's going to tell me off. How much of this is homebrewed against, like, how much have you found of this online?
So there is an adventure written by I can't remember the name now. Fuck it. I will find out because we can probably do a little mention to him. It's called Kobold Alone.
Right.
Don't look for it because obviously there are a couple of things I've taken. Different idea to what I'm going with. In that version, kobold, it's the kobold's house type thing, obviously it's a slightly different setup. There were some vague blueprints for the house on there, and then I've sort of made my own on Photoshop, and so the night room's all mine, the D&D room, and all the traps I've kind of used stuff from the film and added some extra stuff for flavor.
I love the little callbacks to our.
Yeah, I think that for me, floor one of this was just about exploring fun things in Pock's house, a couple of traps. I didn't actually want you to be sort of, chasing anything or, doing the actual quest itself, so to speak, just yet. I just wanted you to have a little mooch around, really. But yeah, so yeah, there's a fair lot that I've added, but some of this does exist. I've used for the kobolds stat blocks, but it's vamped up slightly. Does a few different bits and bobs, and I've got some more stuff planned. Yeah.
Well, it's very, very good for your first
Very
ever
good.
go at GMing, and I will show
Try not to keep it boring. Do you know what I mean? Like constantly trying to have bits happen that are fucking interesting. Do you know? Because there's no story, so to speak, to follow. It's essentially a dungeon crawl, isn't it? It's hard to keep that entertaining to a point.
That's where the roleplay comes in, though.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have some NPCs for you to chat to next time.
Maybe
Lovely.
next time.
Hey,
Well, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us again. Merry Christmas. I don't know what day is. What day is it? Is it? It might have been. It is Tuesday, the 8th of December. This is going to hopefully be released around Christmas, just before, just after. We don't know. So, Merry Christmas. I hope you all have had a fantastic holidays period. Thank you very much for tuning in, downloading. And for the people who are live on stream, thank you very much. As always, follow us on all the social medias, Twitter, Facebook, @ShowD&D, blah, 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 blah. Review our show. Help us find new people. Review us, and it brings in new people. Just like this person who says, I think this person's name, I don't know what this person's name is, Melgren93, who says, I love how the show feels like you're sitting right in on a game of D&D with the gang. As a novice to D&D, it's fun and informative. Well, thank you very much. There's a theme going with these reviews. Lots of people saying it just feels like they're one of the gang, and that's good. I think that's pretty positive. And oh god, how the hell do you pronounce this one? A Gobi YT Kiad, who says, I've been trying to find a good podcast to listen to, and I instantly fell in love with this one. Keep up the great work.
Patone.
So thank you very much. That was. Oh, there's titles in these ones. So the title of that review was Love This Podcast. And the title of Melgren93 was Awesome Show.
Hey.
So thank you very much. I'm not going to read any more because I'm slowly running out of of reviews. So please do go online to your podcast app of choice. iTunes, we would really appreciate iTunes, but if you don't use Apple, go to Stitcher, go to Podchaser. Anyone can use Podchaser. They claim to be the IMDb of podcasting kind of apps. So like I'm registered on there, for example, as Luke Scowen, as a podcast host, as well as the show itself is on there as well. So it's a pretty cool little site. Or if you use Podcast Addict, or I don't know, whatever tiny little grabbing apps that you use, any old app's fine. But if you want it read out on the show, then you need to use iTunes, Stitcher, or Podchaser, because the website that I use to grab all of these reviews only grabs from those three sources. So yeah, if you want us to advertise your podcast, your little store, whether you do whatever, dice or something, I don't know, drop us a review. 5 stars, put it on print online, and I'll read it out, because I'm a whore. Otherwise, guys, I've really enjoyed that, Shaun. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Yeah, top job, mate.
Go.
We'll see you all soon. Merry Christmas. May your dice never die.